is 1:41 p.m. Western time zone. 10, 20, 25. I'm in this, I'm not going to say, even though I put it on the internet, I can't say what city I'm in. Just not right now. I'm not on this silly video. It's not big of a deal. I'm not really saying nothing. I'm just filming the road. Like you can see that, right? There's the road. There's an apple tree though. That's fantastic. Wait, I'll get closer to it. But so the time and the road, okay, that's what we've assessed. But I just wanted to say, not much, but the air is so good and fresh. And like, look at this tree, dude. That apple tree. So I'm from Washington State, but I'm a Seattle girl. And I lived in Des Moines, which is not that far from Seattle. I've never been in small towns like this. No, and we'll talk about my life story in detail if anyone even cares later, because it's irrelevant. There's the tree. How pretty that shit is. Look at that. Are those sour? You know how some of them are sour, you can't eat them? So the siren never happened here. The whole time I've been here, dos dias, no sirens. No senor, no sirens. No senoritas, no sirens. Only by dos dias, oye, siren. It like never happened so far, I don't think. And then when I start filming, there's a fucking siren. Is this shit my curse? Well, at least you know what time the siren started screaming, because I announced the time. No, I mean, there's been no sirens. Can you believe I filmed a siren? What? How do I do it? How do I pick the fucking time? Just to film the sirens from nation to nation. Okay. No, there's no sirens here. Almost none. I noticed that. Until I film and then look, there's a siren. Come on, talk about luck. No one's going to believe that now. Okay, so I'm from here, not from small towns, and this is a really small, awesome city. But on this video clip, I'm not allowed to say what city I'm in. No, can't do it. But there's normally no sirens. It's really peaceful and quiet. The air is super good and pure, fresh. And there's a deer, and there's more, I guess more deer than that. What street am I on? Oh, I'm keep going straight here. And that's really all I'm supposed to say. I'm a Washington State, home state, but I'm a Seattle girl. I want to go to Seattle. I'll see if I do it. And I'll film, that'll be like interesting, because I'll go to places I used to hang out. My life is pretty boring. And I'm not running from some dark past. I'm running from emotional roller coaster and shit like that a lot of people do. They run from their hometown because of emotions, not because of some criminal enterprise. Hi, sir. No, I'm not running like that. It was really good that I went to the East Coast. I sobered up in New York. And I'm not supposed to start ranting about AA either. I mean, that gets old if you're always talking about that, so. But it was the best thing I could have done. Hello. And I finished my college and stuff in New York City because of the math that I took. Math, M-A-T-H. So I did really good on the East Coast, and I'm glad that I left. But I'm so glad to be back in a small town in Washington State. This is huge, if you can try to think of what it's like for a person, to come back. Or maybe you have something you can understand, might be similar to yourself. I'm back after decades. I've been gone for decades. I'm walking around. God has it that I'm walking by myself. That's cool. I'm glad I am. Because sometimes when you walk by yourself, it's the best way to think about stuff, and I am thinking about it. And then when I film, guess what you hear? A siren. I feel like I'm cursed with sirens. No, it's really quiet here. And there's deers. It's freaking beautiful. Oh, I remember this. Look at this. There's some sort of hippie place here. That's a flower. stand, I'll get closer. I'm on, but it takes a second or two. Take a second. There's the road. Yeah, we're filming the road. That's a flower stand. I want to get some money and go buy flowers there. So what the fuck is going on with the sirens here, dude? Like, that does not happen here. And that's what I've heard from the 2 days I've been here. Whoa, it's coming from down there. It's the fire department. Holy crap. Like, this is the type of town where you stop and stare and look and see. I'm worried, what's happening. Okay, it's that like low key. So, like, you can see what I mean. There's deers and flower farms and stuff. It's really, really nice. This is the perfect environment to take walks and think about, why did I run from Washington State? Because, dude, I just didn't want to deal with it. Life was hard, I did the right thing, but I don't know. So that's what I'm thinking, like, why did you run and keep running from Washington State? What are you really running from? I don't want to live here, no. I think I'm going to move somewhere else, but because people who run are running from, like, crime or some shit they did. Nope, that's not my story, but it hurts so bad. Emotional, the pain, I don't want to think about it ever again. So I spent decades running. Okay, so I'll leave that as some big statement in the video. And pretty soon here, I want to film videos that are not sad and make you want to cry. No, let's not do that anymore. I'm frankly tired of it. Is anyone tired of it? I am too. Let's film happy videos. Oh, I'm watching Gandhi. Finally going to start listening to Gandhi. It's actually an audiobook. Let's talk about that or something more happy. Okay, goodbye.